Welcome back to the Forbidden News Update. I'm Chris Matthew. With me is Cory Hughes. Cory, how you doing tonight?
Good, thank you.
I don't think I can hear you. Let's see. Let me make sure I got everything right. Yeah. Talk again. Let me see.
There you are.
Testing 1, 2, testing.
All right.
Very good. All right. So tonight we're going to have a little bit of open discussion. We're going to talk about a few things that are going on in the crazy world that we live in. So feel free at any time to put any questions or comments you have in the chat. First, we have a very big announcement about Forbidden Knowledge News Con. It's going to be April 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. We're going to have 12 amazing presenters, but we are going to be changing this year's venue and the price, of course. The venue is now changing to Rokfin. If you don't know already, Rokfin is our amazing new platform that we're on with other independent media and content creators. We put all our premium content on there as well as our regular free content. There's plenty of amazing free content on there, as well as the content creators that are there. So now instead of paying $29.99 for the entire 3-day conference, all you need to do is get 1 month at Rokfin, which is only $9.99. You'll be able to see the entire 3-day conference with 12 presenters for only $10 now. All you have to do is go over to Rokfin and sign up. Everyone that's already purchased tickets is going to get refunded their $29.99 before the conference. So anytime now, you guys will be refunded as soon as we can get to you. And you just have to go to Rokfin and sign up for a premium account, and you will get access to the conference. And again, the conference presenters this year will be Sonia Barrett, Ross Ben, Cory Hughes, Karen Holton, Preston Dennett, Leo Zagami, Dean Henderson, Jim Willis, Micah Dank, Deborah Tavares, Jared Murphy, and Pierre Sabak. So this is an amazing deal for you guys. Not only is it a better price, but we're going to have a much larger audience there, and it'll be easier for everyone to access and check out this year's conference. So we're excited about it.
Let me comment on that really quickly. We met with the guys over at Rokfin on Wednesday, and we had about an hour-long meeting, and we talked about all kinds of possibilities. And we thought that this would be the best move all around for everyone. Number one, because it slashes the price by 2/3 for a monthly subscription over at Rokfin. And once you actually dive into Rokfin's content, you will see that it is pretty amazing. All the big independent media content creators are signed up on Rokfin. And when you sign up for Rokfin, you get access to not only all the Forbidden Knowledge News premium stuff, but you also get access to everyone's premium. It's really a kind of an incredible concept. And it's kind of funny because it's kind of what Chris and I were talking about building prior to them approaching us in the first place. So, but Rokfin has a really rock solid infrastructure. Their video streaming is, it works, you know?
Yeah, it's top notch. Everything on the back end is great.
It's going to avoid any of the technical problems. Like we ran into a bunch of technical problems last year and had to come up with some ad hoc streams. And this solves a lot of those technical problems for us. Plus, they are going to be promoting Forbidden Knowledge News Con through their own promotion channels, which is amazing. So I think it's going to be great. For you guys, it's going to be the same end product, you know, but I think it's a much better deal for you to spend $10 and spend $30. And so definitely go and sign up for Rokfin Premium today.
Yeah, it's definitely a win-win for everybody. Like he was saying, they have some amazing content creators on Rokfin now.
One more thing. I got through about half of the refunds today. So if you purchased a ticket for Forbidden Knowledge News Con in the past week or two, you've already been refunded. I think we have 6 or 7 more people to refund, and that will wrap that up, and we'll have that done definitely before the conference.
Yes, we will definitely have that done. And yeah, like I was saying, they have so many. I mean, besides our show, you're going to have tons of content to choose from. You got people like Charlie Robinson, Jimmy Dore. We got Grimerica just jumped on board, Whitney Webb. I mean, so many people that I can't think of right now. Awesome content creators. So for $10 a month, you get us, you get everybody else, you get everybody's premium content. And you can go there right now, sign up for a free account and just check it out, scroll through everything. everything, see if that's something you're interested in. But you only have to sign up for 1 month if you want the conference. But I guarantee you, after that 1 month, you're going to want to stick around just because it is an awesome platform. You really can't beat anything that is going on there at Rokfin right now. So guys, go to Rokfin, sign up. You can go to forbiddenknowledge.news, check out the lineup and everything like that. So that is what is going on with Forbidden Knowledge News Con. We're very excited about it.
Yeah, we have, if you're going to sign up, go to forbiddenknowledge.news, and you'll see on the very front page has been updated. There will be a sign up now button right on the front page when you visit it. So use that link when you sign up, so it gets acknowledged by Rokfin that you signed up through us.
Yes. Definitely. And like I said earlier, tonight's going to be pretty much open discussion. So anything you guys want to talk about, any questions you have, any comments, just leave them in the chat, and we can go any direction tonight. But I thought a good place to start would be with the hypocrisy, cancel culture, and utter weirdness and unbelievable society that we're living in right now. First of all, we have to cancel Mr. Potato Head, Pepe Le Pew. Who else was it that?
Oh, Mr. Potato Head was uncanceled.
Oh, he was uncanceled. That's nice to hear. Okay, so we've got that, but we've had all these other cartoon characters from our childhood past, and it just gone because people are getting offended, but yet on the same token, we have the Grammys. I think one of the winning songs was WAP, which stands for Wet Ass Pussy. Now this was a winning song, and this was, I believe, performed by Cardi B. Is that right? Is that the name of the performer?
That is correct.
Yes. Now this performance was complete with pole dancing, simulated scissoring, and of course the title of the song is Wet Ass Pussy. So that's fine, that's perfectly fine to show on the public television during prime time for all the kids and everything else, but we got to cancel Pepe Le Pew and all his cartoon friends because they're offensive. This is insane to me. I don't know where to think where we're going, but it's not a good direction. It's a terrifying direction where you can pretty much simulate pornography on TV, but if Pepe Le Pew comes out and he tries to chase a female cat because he's confused, that's it. It's pure evil. What do you think about this, Cory?
Well, Pepe Le Pew was kind of creepy, and he got rejected all the time.
He was a little creepy, I do have to admit.
That's what I learned from Pepe Le Pew growing up, is that if you're creepy, women will reject you. So I don't know. This stuff is crazy. I think
the other one was Dr. Seuss, and who else?
Well, Dr. Seuss.
Oh yeah, Dr. Seuss.
I'll have to do some research into Dr. Seuss because I know he was involved in like the OSS propaganda stuff before he did, the Cat in the Hat. Of course, yeah. And if you lived during that era, you were in World War II, and odds are, if you had a half a brain about you, you worked for intelligence, and so he was one of many. Just like what's his name, Ian Fleming, who wrote the James Bond novels. He was involved with the OSS through MI6, and the whole James Bond character was meant to kind of like give people the idea that that's what spies did. It's really hilarious. Everything we've ever been taught growing up, and all the things that influenced us were all really just big, propaganda tools. And it's kind of funny because I'm in one of these Facebook groups for the mob, right? So I'm in a whole bunch of mob groups. I love studying the mob. And somebody posted a picture of a guy whose nickname was Pepsi because he was involved with the Bottlers Association, right? That was all mob influenced also. I mentioned on the post that back in the day, all the heroin that got produced out of Saigon was produced in a Pepsi factory. It's going to show that Pepsi and even Coke. You think all that cocaine went into the soda? Give me a break. Those guys were key figures in drug trafficking, but they were icons that we grew up with. Even Walt Disney. That guy was a fucking Nazi, right? So all of our icons are really they're mirages.
Yeah, it's true. All of our history is mostly a complete fabrication when you look at when you look at everything, when you look at your history books, everything else, it's pretty sad how much has been fabricated. And now we don't know what our history holds because we have the new book burning of 2020, 2021. It looks like it's going to continue. Censorship has been ramped up to the point where we have to choose our words. We have to use code words on mainstream media. We can't talk about anything that they don't want to talk about. We know those topics. So we're living in, this is a complete Nazi Germany type dystopian reality that we're living in now. And it looks like it's going to just keep going in that direction. I mean, the people who stand up against it are immediately silenced, and we're only hearing one side of it now. So it's looking pretty bleak for any type of independent voices or alternative thought right now. It's pretty scary.
Yeah, it's really scary.
So let's see what else we got. Oh. All right, can you hear me now? Am I back? All right. Yeah, we saw Uncle Joe earlier, trying to make it onto Air Force One, but failing a couple of times. Yes, this is our wonderful president. I just wonder how much longer he's got. He called Kamala the president earlier. That was that was pretty funny. You showed me a video about that. He was giving a speech and he called Kamala the president. I don't know. Is that some sort of hint?
We live in Wonderland, right? So it's really shocking because I keep expecting to not be shocked anymore over the just insanity of everything that's going on. But then you have some shit like that where, the New York Times prints an article about the president tripping going up the stairs, and it literally read like a goddamn Onion article.
I thought it was an Onion article.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. It was unreal, and then he calls Kamala president. Like, this is the weekend at Bernie's presidency. Who's pulling the strings? Well, the same people who've been pulling the strings since November 22nd, 1963.
Yeah, this is more obvious. I've seen plenty of videos where he's getting cues from somebody on what to say and what to do through some kind of headpiece, and still not getting it right because he's not competent enough to do that. So
yeah, wasn't there one where he was supposed to like salute the troops, but instead he said salute the troops because it was being whispered into his ear?
Yeah. He sure did. And I want to remind everybody, guys, if this is an open discussion tonight, if you want to steer the conversation anywhere, if you have any questions, comments, just feel free to leave anything you guys want to talk about in the chat. So feel free to.
Oh, there's a comment on the Putin debate. That's hilarious. That's
XCubed. What's up, man?
XCubed420. Is that the real XCubed420?
It's the real deal right there. You say that
you should shoot him a link.
Hey, XCubed, if you want to jump on, I'm going to shoot you a link if you want to jump on the talk today. Also ran from a Putin debate. Yeah.
The Putin thing is hilarious. Like when was the last time that Russia attacked us, or we even thought that they were going to attack us? So it's been like 60 fucking years. They've had how many regime changes since then? Like they're not. I had a friend who actually thought they were still communist. It's hilarious. Like we're fed such misinformation about Russia. It's unreal. Russia's just too busy hacking us to respond. So.
But yeah, it's all Russia's fault that we're in this situation right now. Russia and the white supremacists. Yeah, it's all their fault.
Oh, I saw a thing on CNN that white supremacy is on the rise. It's the dumbest shit. Like they keep feeding us the same old shit. It's the oldest story and the newest clothes. They're still pulling straight from the OSS handbook.
Yeah, hey, XCubed, I sent you a link. If you want to jump on with us, go ahead and click that link and feel free to jump on and join the discussion tonight. All right, so let's see what else we got.
I fucking love XCubed420, and if you guys have not yet subscribed on his channel, you need to. He's awesome.
Yes, definitely. We also did a show with him a couple of weeks ago that you need to check out. Let's talk about what we got going on here with the gene therapy death jab is what I'll call it.
The death jab.
It's the death jab. Any idea what the deaths and number of adverse reactions that we're up to right now?
Well, it's funny that you should ask. I have that information right here. And it turns out that there are 1,739 cases where the vaccine targets COVID-19 and the patient died. So we have 1,739 cases currently reported to VAERS as having been direct results of the COVID vaccine. And they are saying that's only about 1% reporting. So what is that times 100? It's a shitload of people dead. Tell you that much.
Yeah, more than would have to be. This is, I mean, you know, the more I say, the bigger chance we have of getting kicked off of here. But
I don't even care anymore. I've been warning people for decades. YouTube sucks.
Yeah, right? YouTube sucks. Get off of YouTube. Go to Rokfin.
Okay, so the sister of the CEO of YouTube is the founder of 23andMe, the gene collecting company for the CIA, right? And then their father was a physicist who worked on the Dimona nuclear reactor, which is why Kennedy got fucking murdered in the first place. So there you go. There you have like a fucking family trio conspiracy. You know, this shit is what they do with these bloodlines. It's fucking insane. I've denied it for years, but it's so true.
All right. So Mark asked, I wonder what's going on with President in exile Trump. Oh, man. Trump, you know, if anything, he was a very entertaining president to have in office. And now he's got his former office of the president. He's probably chilling in Largo, just like, you know, eating Cheetos, getting orange, or I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him because we're not hearing anything. They're not going to be reporting on Trump anymore unless he tries to get back in there.
He gives me a lot of hope that I can eat like shit for the next 30 years and I should be okay. Because that guy's like, what, 77? Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. We're not going to hear much of any alternative narratives coming out because everything is everything you got to search for on BitChute or some alternative platform right now. They're not going to tell you what's going on with anybody they hate right now. Only if they're being canceled. That's about it. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with Trump, and I don't know if we're ever going to hear from him again. Oh, we got XCubed in the room here.
So I think with Trump, he's gonna be kind of laying low, and in about a year and a half, when he starts the next election run, he's gonna be the guy. He will be the Republican guy, and if I voted, I would vote for him, but I don't because it's fucking theater.
Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't vote because I still think, even though he was an anomaly, it's still theater. Even, you know, no matter what he's gonna do. XCubed, what's up, man?
What's going on?
XCubed is in the house. You know how he get down when he come around.
There ain't no doubt about it. I hope y'all guys are doing good. I seen you up here. I was like, let me check these guys out. Let me check y'all out.
Yeah, we saw you in the chat. We got to get you on here. Man, we was just talking about, we had a question in the chat about what you think's happening to the orange one, former Presidente Trumpo. What do you think's going on with him? You think he's just chilling in Largo in his former office of the president, eating some Cheetos? What do you think's going on?
Well, I do know one thing that they just had to close Mar-a-Lago Club because of a so-called convict outbreak. So he's on exile from that place at the moment because I guess it's tough out there right now. They closed it down. It's hit 2 seconds ago. You know me, I'm checking the news, taking the night off. But hey, y'all are up here, so hey, I was like, hey, I can jump in there, get in the conversation.
Yeah, man.
But I don't know. Trump last week he was pushing that vaccine again. He did say, of course, you know, America's about choice, but and then he said, you know, the vaccine was safe. So it was like, okay. I mean, you know, it's that same propaganda.